Welcome back to my channel, Madden Backlog series. Today's Madden 24 video is scripted lead passes. Before we get too deep into this, please click the like icon, click the subscribe and notification icon so you will be informed when a new video has been posted. Yes, believe it or not, those lead passes are scripted. I know you won't like hearing that, but it is what it is. And you can just tell by going in practice mode, putting the defense on a random, and run plays out of a play set. Audibling is fine, but this is what is important. No hot routes, okay? I know people like to use hot routes, but the fact of the matter is the game cannot handle them and are used to exploit the holes in the fake AI. Watch this incomplete pass. The wide receiver doesn't have too much of a step on him, but the defender is able to track the ball and swat it away at the last moment, even with their trajectory and placement out front. So what is the problem, you ask? Now just watch closely. You're going to see the block, but before we get there, I want you to see it from different angles. So that way you can see the ball coming in, you can see the position of the players from different angles. And watch the footwork. Did you see how that slide just slipped in there from the defensive back in order to block that pass? You're not going to do a trip up step like that and block a pass coming from behind. I mean, it's not like the wide receiver had to turn back to catch a ball that's underthrown. This is over his shoulder. He does have a little bit of a lead on him, enough where he has to do more work in order to block that pass. But that's just the first part. Let me show you how it's scripted. Slightly different play from an audible, but it is a lead pass, and you'll watch the magic of the script with the completed pass. Yes, details matter. So, as I said, this is a slightly different play because I did an audible to a different formation. But the difference is the defender is in front of the wide receiver. So he has a better position to play the ball. He's in front of the wide receiver. The thing is, he moves out of the way. Why would he move out of the way? Plenty of times I've seen this where the defender is in front of the receiver and he stays there. But on this particular one, the defender moves out the way. And you can see it from, again, different angles. The receiver has him right there, and then he moves out of the way. As if to say, here, go ahead and make the catch. Run your route. Unabated. So one of the key factors to look at is the head. They both raise their heads up at pretty much the same time and almost in the same animation. It's a high arc, head way back, looking back for the ball, waiting for it to arrive. And again, the defender is right there to make a better play on the ball than he was in the last one. And yet, in the very end, he overruns it. They're looking back at it, and then he overruns it. This happens way too often with these lead passes. Now this one is similar to the first video where he dropped the ball. You'll notice the proximity is very similar because the defender is right on the inside on his hip, and yet the ball gets right there to his hand. He's right there on his hip, perfect position. Watch the heads that go up. See the heads? And there's the ball that comes in. Now, notice there's no sliding, there's no surge, there's no boost of the defender to go forward to swat the ball. Pretty much the same position. The only difference is I have the lead trigger pressed. That's the only difference. And here's a glimpse of the plays side by side. And you'll see the difference between the lead on the left. And this is a bonus for my last Madden 24 video. As you can see, it's going to be dealing with physics. So this game is supposed to have physics-based animation. But if you watch this play near the end, when the actual physics will take place, watch the boost that the defender gets in making his hit. You're not going to tell me with a wide receiver blowing by you like he is, because he's creating more separation with each step. And then he jumps, and then suddenly that player slides. You can see that foot slide. And all of a sudden, he's got all of this power to hit this wide receiver from that distance. You won't see that on any Monday, Thursday, or Sunday game. Also, please make sure you help to get the word out by sharing this video. No monetization is involved here. I'll check back with you later.